Hello, friends. This evening is the beginning of the third day of the holiday of Sukkot. After the intensity of the high holy days, we pause, catch our breaths, and are invited to sit in the sukkah. Historically, Sukkot is the final harvest festival of the year for our people. For those who tend gardens, we have a glimpse of the joy of harvest when we pick our strawberries, tomatoes, herbs, other fruits and vegetables. What tastes better than something we have planted, watered, weeded, tended, and watched grow? When it comes time to pick and eat the fruits of our labor with our family and friends, it is so sweet. And on the metaphorical level, Sukkot gives us time and space to harvest whatever spiritual work we have done over the high holy days. What was stirred up for us as we welcomed and celebrated the Jewish New Year? What came to us when we considered the distance we have traveled this past year and the excitement we bring to the new year? What inner work were we able to do during these 10 days of Tshuva, this time of turning and return? Were we able to ask forgiveness of loved ones and friends who we may have offended? Did we do any inner repair work with people who are no longer alive and with whom we have unfinished business? Were we able to forgive friends, family members who may have offended us during the year? Often during the high holy days, important things are stirred up, and we don't always have the time to sort things out in the moment they come to us. Sukkot is meant to be that time to review, discern, and integrate whatever was shaken loose during the days of awe. We set aside some time to sit in the sukkah and contemplate the journeys we have allowed ourselves to embark upon. This past Sunday, our Beit Midrash met in the sukkah and worked on lovely projects to decorate our wonderful sukkah. It was such a joy to see the children of our community create these decorations with intention and joy. We are, of course, grateful to those members of Brotherhood and others who helped set up the sukkah a little more than a week ago. We are so blessed to have a sukkah that is large enough for our community to gather in. Last night, the Tree of Life preschool had their annual dinner in our sukkah. Many of our meetings and synagogue gatherings during this week take place in the sukkah. On Thursday, our interfaith of the San Ramon Valley, will gather in the sukkah to meet and connect. Yesterday, several of us met to talk about and begin to plan our new approach to Friday Shabbat evening gatherings. And it was a really fruitful meeting. We talked about ideas that will replace our traditional services and hopefully create more opportunities for our people to celebrate Shabbat together in a relaxed and comfortable atmosphere. This new approach will begin in November after our cycle of holidays is complete. You will be receiving a survey from Beth Chaim that Larry Kandub, our spiritual life director, has put together to solicit your opinion, your input for our Shabbat gatherings. Please take a moment to respond. This Saturday night, October 15th at 6 p.m., is our communal Sukkot potluck celebration in the sukkah, of course. It's a sweet opportunity to connect with others and have a meal together under our fabulous sukkah. Please RSVP, and we ask that each family bring a dish to share, family or individual. The meal will be vegetarian dairy. I think one can only appreciate the true magic of our sukkah when it is lit up and sparkling at night under the stars. We will all have a chance to shake the lulav and etrog, share our stories, catch up with people that we would like to, and bathe in the warmth of our community. We will play some Sukkot music and talk about people who have enriched our lives, and practice ushpizin, the Aramaic word for guests. This tradition intentionally honors the memories and spirits of loved ones and friends who are no longer with us, but through the power of memory, we lift up the ways they have enriched our lives. It's a heartwarming Sukkot tradition. In addition, many of the women of our community will join us after a day-long spiritual sisterhood retreat. We will invite them to share some of the highlights of their retreat with us. It should be a body and soul-nourishing evening, and we are fortunate to have a sukkah that will hold us in this time of joyful celebration. We hope to see you Saturday night in the sukkah. Stay safe and be well. Shalom uvracha, peace and blessings, and Chag Sameach.